It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in this video, we are going to talk a little bit about the relics and the best relics to level up, making sure that you guys are collecting the free energy every day. Make sure you do all of that. Before we get into it, we're going to have everything you could ever ask for having to do with the Rock Festival, the best teams for all of the chapters, the best buys from the Rock Festival shop, and of course, this video is all about the relics. Now, if you're gonna have the conversation with yourself about, which relic to level up first and in what order and all of that, you really got to answer yourself two questions. Do I want to go for a totem fragment? Do I want to go for the Lyria soulstones at 6 stars? Or do I want to do both? Yeah, so what do I mean by that? Well, Chapter 7 completion gets you a golden totem sphere, right? It's a totem fragment of your choice that you can just pick any element, any of the 5 elements. But you got to get there first, and you can't get there unless you level up the specific relic to get there. If you want Lyria soulstones, then you got to dump tracks into the Rock Festival. Okay, and that's how you get soulstones out of here, right? Pretty straightforward. The thing is the relics, there's 3, but 2 of them go one way and the other one goes the other. So the star ring, okay, the star ring is the buff for the adventures, for the story modes. And not only is this helpful by giving a bonus to defense and attack and boosting energy gain, not only is it helpful there, it also persists through all of the chapters. So if you have level 50 to get into the chapter 3, you have level 50 once you complete it into here, but you need to get to 100 to get into the next one, and then all the way up to level 250. Now, there are some pretty good rewards, like chapter 6 gives you a red gifted Dominion, chapter 5 gives you a folio skin, chapter 4 is an orange gifted Dominion. So even if you can't get to the all 250, there's still some great rewards to be had in the Phantom Tour. So let's be very clear about that. Over on my blog, I have a breakdown of which relic first and the cost and everything. So I found out from my community, and I may be wrong here, there might be some fudging here and there, that there are a good amount of mediators, which is the guitar picks, that you can earn from the event, from the battle pass, from the daily charge, all of that. And it's going to cost you 790. It's going to cost you 790 to get to that chapter 7, get that chapter 7 unlocked. So can you get to 790 mediators? That's a question you got to ask yourself. Can you afford it? Can you spend, do you have the emeralds to spend on it? That kind of thing. Can you do it as a free to play? No. The average free to play player is going to get about 550. Okay, 550, and that's with spending 5,000, 7,000 emeralds on top of that. Okay, so the average free to play player is going to be a couple, 200-300 off from being able to finish, get into and finish chapter 7. And of course, here is the ranking for all of the star ring. The costs all the way up to level 300. I'm sorry, level 30, which is level 300, and you get the stacking buffs. Like I said, you need 250 to get into the final one, so you could just level this up to 250, immediately, and burn through all of the chapters, burn through all of the Phantom Tour chapters with a higher rate. And you might do that, but it's good to play around at the actual level of the thing because it's more fun that way, right? It's a little bit more fun. So that is the first strategy. Going in here and upgrading the star ring. If you want to focus on that totem fragment's worth about 200,000, 250,000 emeralds, something like that. If you already have all the totem fragments maxed out, then you can sell the totem fragment for 200,000 emeralds. So that's something else you could do. Alternatively, you can get Lyria's soulstones. And if you're a whale and you're a big spender, you can do both, obviously. But the main way to get Lyria soulstones, really the only way, I think, is to do pulls, spin 1 or spin 10 on this Rock Festival thing here. And that is by using the tracks consumable. And you get the tracks in a lot of different places. There's the events and the daily social media posts. You also have these 2 relics. The Legends hat increases the track bonus for any pick spin. So this is kind of an exponential relic. It's pretty good. You get a lot of tracks really fast by using this. But the problem with that relic is you have to use it in this energy exchange down here, which is directly spending your mediators for tracks, which is a problem if you're trying to use your mediators to level up that star ring. So you can see the conflict here. You can see where the conflict is right there. But you will get more tracks the more you level this this Legends hat up. And then the other thing is the Honey Melody player. This reduces the cost of the Rock Festival spend. So you can see right now it's 2,500 and 25,000 every level. I'm not sure what the tiers are. We need to get this leveled up, and we will once we finish the totem fragment. Once we get there, the extra mediators will spend towards this just to get a total. If anybody has like the ranks and the cost for the Legends hat and the Honey Melody player, please let me know in the comment section down below. I'd be happy to add them to the blog and pin your information down there as well. But Legends hat is good for making the recording studio more efficient to get bunches and bunches and bunches more tracks. And then the Honey Melody player is good for reducing the cost of the Rock Festival. It takes 630 soul stones. 630 soul stones to go from 0 to 6-star. And that is going to be roughly 158 pulls if you get it every single time. So 158 pulls, of course, there's an 80 to 90% chance to get the soul stones, a 10 to 20% chance to get the platinum hits grand prize, which you don't get the soul stones for. So that means that on average, the players will need to spend 175 to 197 pulls on the Rock Festival here, almost 200 pulls at worst, to get a 6-star Lyria from 0. Okay, and then of course it gets cheaper and cheaper and cheaper the more that you level up the Honey Melody player. Yeah. So, any questions about that? Any concerns? Anything where I'm wrong? Please let me know in the comment section down below. Again, check out the blog. It is linked in the description. If any of these numbers are incorrect, I'm happy to crowdsource the correct answer. But yeah, which relic to level up first? Personally, since I had a 5-star Lyria out of the gates, it only makes sense for me to go for the Totem Fragment. I'm going to have a really easy time finishing my Lyria, getting, just with the base amount of tracks that I've gotten just by doing the tasks, some of the social media stuff. I got second place in Tournament of Power. It'll be really easy for me to get 6-star. So don't pay too much attention to what I've got going on here. You have to make the decision for yourself. But let me know. I'd be interested to hear what you're going for also in the comments down below. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.